Welcome back to another episode of The Marathon. My name's Mare, and today I wanted to talk about therapy. If this is your first time joining me, please subscribe to my channel, click the link below, and you can even join the Marathoner Facebook group. It is welcoming, it is loving, accepting, and we talk about all things in that group. Therapy definitely being one of them. And I have been very vocal about being in therapy for years. I think I'm coming up on 6 years in therapy consistently, and then I have been previously for short bursts of time. And I got a very specific question in a Facebook Live recently, which I wanted to talk about and share and help and answer. And then I also have been thinking a lot about how I can help you when it comes to therapy. So I get so many DMs asking who I recommend, how to choose a therapist. And so I constantly am just like sharing the link to my local therapist because she's wonderful. And I still see her. I've been seeing her in lockdown. We've been doing like video therapy sessions, which has been wonderful. But I have really been thinking about that's such a niche, small market. There's marathoners worldwide, and that doesn't really help you. You can't see my therapist. So when I got approached by BetterHelp, the app, I jumped on it. They are partnering with me in today's video. They offered me to try the app for a few months and then talk to you about it. I have a link that you can click on, and I'm not getting paid to talk about this. It is an affiliate link, so if you sign up through that link, I will get a bit of a kickback, and I'll be very appreciative for that. But I just wanted to be able to try the app myself because I've never done online counseling before, and try it out. And if I didn't like it, we wouldn't be doing this video. So clearly I have enjoyed it, and tell you about it, and hopefully, you know, it'll be an avenue that'll work for you. BetterHelp is available worldwide. The therapist that I've been chatting with, she has clients in so many different countries and time zones, and that's super fascinating to me. You can do it by just texting, like on a chat. You can email, you can message back and forth, you can do phone calls, or you can do video chat. And I love that aspect of it because I know not everybody is comfortable face to face. Not everyone is comfortable over email or texting, and people need that face-to-face. There's so many of us who are still at home and not able to physically go see a therapist, and this just like opens it up so much, and I love that this opportunity exists. I want to make sure that I get all of the like logistics down properly for you because I was very skeptical about this, and I like printed out information before I accepted this offer and this partnership. So all of the therapists are licensed by their state's board. It is totally international. They even have group sessions every week, so you can learn more in groups on like multiple topics like relationships or anxiety. And with what's happening in the world right now, I've definitely seen my DMs go up in people messaging me about anxiety and feelings of loneliness and that sort of thing. And like, you're not alone. You don't have to do this alone. There are people who can help you and want to help you. It's about $65 to $85 a week, and there is financial aid for people who qualify. You can apply for that financial aid right when you sign up through the app. I do need to say this is not a crisis line. If you are in crisis, I will put some links down below, but this is not a crisis line. This is just to chat with someone to get therapy and to get therapy online. And there will be links below so you can check out BetterHelp, etc. When I signed up, I will be honest, like I was skeptical. I was like, my therapist is so great. Again, I'm still seeing her. How can like an online app be any, like, how can that be just as good? But when you sign up, it's really interesting. You can like tick boxes of things that you want to get help with, whether it's depression or an eating disorder or relationships, anxiety, there were so many options, which I thought was quite thorough. And then you can say whether you want a male therapist, a female therapist, you want someone who's transgender. You can say if you want someone who is Black, who is Indigenous. There's a wide range, which I also thought was wonderful. So maybe you do have access to therapy in your community, but you don't have access to someone who makes you comfortable or you can relate to. This app would be great for that. And then you get matched with a counselor, and something that I really liked was that if you don't mesh and you don't like them, you can just opt for a new one. There's no pressure, and there's no, like, it's not like once you've signed up with them, that's it. And that goes along with another question I get a lot, is like how to choose a therapist. Honestly, it's like trial and error, and it's kind of like dating. The therapists that I have seen in the past, the first session is kind of like a get to know you, vibe it out, and see if you're gonna mesh. And if you're not, you know, a good therapist will then help you try to find someone else who will. I do remember that when I first started seeing my therapist, Vicky, she was like, you know, if this doesn't work out, I will help you find someone. And I thought that that was like super classy and helpful. Anyway, so then you're matched with someone, you start texting, and everything is done through the app. Something else I really liked is that the therapist will never know your phone number, your address, your like personal contact information, which again made me feel super safe. When I have chosen to do my sessions over the phone rather than video, because to be honest, I just put my earbuds in and or my like AirPods, you know, the headphones, and I can like put away laundry while we chat, or I can like tidy, I can walk around the house. You could even like go for a walk. And that just is like better for my lifestyle. And I can help Thomas and stuff if I need, because obviously we're still at home together. And yeah, so we chatted for a bit. I filled out like a survey and stuff to help her really hone in on what was like what I was looking for help with. And I specifically chose things that I haven't really worked with my current like in-person therapist, just to, you know, kind of get a well-rounded experience. And the question that I got in that Facebook Live that really like gave me the light bulb to film this video was, how do you prepare for therapy? And I definitely have like very specific things that I recommend, because let's be honest, therapy is expensive. I mean, BetterHelp is definitely a more affordable option, but it is still costing you money. Check out that financial aid. One of my like life goals is that therapy is accessible to everybody. Anyway, tangent. How do you prepare for therapy? Before I go into any session, and I always do this with mine, and like she can tell you this, I have a list of things. So when I go and like sit at my therapist's office, or when I get on my BetterHelp call, they know like, okay, what's on the list today? And for me, I've always like, I want to get the most out of this hour. I want to get the most like bang for my buck, basically. And I don't want to waste their time. I don't want to waste my time. And like, I am here to get help and to progress and up level and move forward. I'm not someone who's just going in to complain. That doesn't feel good to me. So I definitely will like go in and vent, but you know, there's always like, I have a list of things. So say like the woman that I'm chatting with on BetterHelp, the therapist, she's in, I think like, Ohio. I think that's where she is, which is like so wild. It's so cool. I love technology. Anyway, so like I will have a list of things, and then we'll go through it, and then she'll help me, and then I always take notes, or I'm in a mental space right now where I can take notes. I've definitely had more therapy sessions than I can count, in which I've said to the therapist, like, you're gonna need to take notes for me and give them to me at the end of the session, because I just can't concentrate and I can't focus, and I'm all over the place, or I'm sobbing for most of it, or what have you. So how to prepare for therapy, like, know what you want to talk about and what you want to get out of it. Like, you're paying for a service, and your therapist wants to help you. So you need to kind of like give them the little breadcrumbs along the way in order for them to be able to help you. Having a list is helpful. Like, I then will either take notes or have them take notes. And then usually at the end of a session, I like to get homework, because I'm not someone who wants to like go to therapy every week or every other week or once a month, and it's just like a tick of a box. To me, the goal is to like not be in therapy. I don't want to constantly be needing this service, you know, or maybe I want to go like once every 3 months instead of having to go every week, you know. My goal is to be mentally strong and up level and move forward. So I want to, like, say I have a BetterHelp session on a Monday, I want to be working on everything we talked about all week, so that come the next Monday we can progress, or we can troubleshoot, like, hey, this is what you wanted me to work on, these are the issues that I had, what do we do now? And that's me. Yes, it's great to have a therapist because they are like an unbiased opinion. When I've been to so many sessions where I just like can't talk to my girlfriends about these things anymore, because even I'm sick of hearing myself talk about it. And like, I want an unbiased opinion. I want like tough love sometimes. I want like the science behind it. I can't tell you how many times I have just felt such a relief in a therapy session, because they've been like, yeah, that's totally normal. I'm like, seriously? I thought I was the only one. They're like, no, most people feel this way. And it's such a weight lifted. It's such a burden lifted. To me, there's like not much that's more isolating than feeling like you're the only one who feels a certain way and is upset about certain things, especially if you're just like looking on people's highlight reel on Instagram. And therapy can just really help you either understand why you're feeling this way, or let you know that that's totally normal. Or for me, so many times it's been like, why are you even worried about that, Mare? Like, it's not even something to be concerned about, you know. And talking to the experts really helps. So I would really recommend you try the BetterHelp app. You can use the app on your phone, or they have a website that you can use on your desktop computer. I signed up on my laptop, and then I got the app just so that that's how we could like communicate, and that's how she could call me. So yeah, I'll put my link below. It's betterhelp.com/redheadmare. Again, I'm not getting paid to try this service. I'm not getting paid to talk to you about it today. But if you sign up through that link, full transparency, I will get a bit of a kickback, and I will be very appreciative of that. So let me know if you try it. And let me know like down below. It'd be great if you could post any other like therapy tips you have. I could do probably a whole other video or podcast episode on like tips of going to therapy, you know. Don't be embarrassed to cry. If they have really bad Kleenex, take your own. Like these kind of things. Take water, you know, that kind of thing. Maybe not one as big as mine, but you know. That is it for today's video. I hope it was helpful. And to the marathoner who asked me that question about how to prepare for therapy, I hope that that answers your question. And let me know if you try BetterHelp. There is no shame in talking to an expert. In fact, I feel like it's almost worse to just like suffer in silence. Like, you don't have to do this alone. Let the experts help you. And so you can like move on and be free of things that are wearing you down. We're all in this together. I know this is a really messed up time in the world, but you can get through this. We will get through this. And why not try an app with therapy while you're sitting at home? Lace up, subscribe, become a marathoner. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any follow-up questions or any topics that you'd like me to cover in videos such as this, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.